Hey everyone, Toby from Virgo Sewing, bringing you this little video to show this lovely Winselmann German Transverse Shuttle sewing machine and how it works and how to thread it and how beautifully it sews. The machine's been through a full overhaul, restoration, whatever you might want to call it. Everything's been cleaned, polished. I had to reset the hook timing because it was not making a stitch. It wasn't even close to where it needed to be. The case has been treated with restore finish and feed and wax. There was a missing lock mechanism from the case here, and I was able to replace it with a Singer locking mechanism, and it actually works just great, and you can carry it around just like you would have before. So it uses a transverse shuttle hook system which goes back and forth on a line like this, and the needle catches the thread from front to back. And it uses what's called a boat shuttle, which loads into the machine like this, and the shuttle carrier carries it. So in order to thread the shuttle, we have our bobbin, long bobbin, and we'll put it in, and there's a little spring-loaded pin that you need to get your bobbin into, and it will just snap in like so. And then you're going to go from the left side here. There's a little groove at the top, which allows you to get it around so that your thread is going on either side of this bar here on the side of the shuttle case. And you can see that bobbin pulls nicely, nice and smooth. And then inside of here, there's this little groove here that you have to pull the thread through around to the outside of the bobbin case. And now we've got it on the outside here, and we will put it, sort of thread it through this little groove in the outside of the case. This is the only part that might take a second or so. There we go. So now our shuttle is threaded, and we will open the slide plate cover, and we will just drop in the shuttle case, like so. So now that is all ready to go, and we'll do the top thread. So you take your thread, put it through this thread guide. It can go on either one. I like that one. And make sure that your presser foot is up, because even though this machine is quite old, it still has the automatic tension disc release. So make sure your foot is up. Thread it through the tension discs like so, through the take-up arm, down through, there's this last thread guide at the end of the needle bar, and then through the needle front to back. So now I've got our needle threaded, and like any sewing machine, we will drop our bobbin thread by bringing the needle down and up. And I'll use my... Sometimes if your slide plate cover is closed too much, it'll be putting some strain on the bobbin thread, and you won't be able to draw it up as easily, which is what I just did. So you can make sure to leave your slide plate cover just a little bit open so that the thread may travel smoothly. So now we're ready to sew. I've got a size 14 needle in the machine, DBX1, set a little bit low, and we have some pants denim, and we're just going to sew 2 layers of it to start, and off we go. Check our tension. Tension is looking wonderful. I love the low hum sound of the gears, which are located here on the transverse shuttle machine. It's just so beautiful. I'll shorten the stitch length just a little bit. So now we will remove the work. Draws out nice and smoothly thanks to our automatic tension disc release. And this machine makes one of the most beautiful tight lock stitches that I've ever seen. Here's our top stitch, and the brown is our underside stitch. To tighten the tension and loosen it, you use this right here. Tighten it, move it clockwise, and to loosen it counterclockwise, and to adjust the presser foot, how much the presser foot is pressing on the fabric, you tighten this and loosen this, which will adjust the spring mechanism which is within. In order to engage the bobbin winder, you just push the bobbin winder up into here, and on the other side of the hand wheel you will see a little metal piece which connects the hand wheel to the rest of the machine, and you just pull it back and your hand wheel will just move by itself, and you can see how lovely that bobbin winder moves. Has a new bobbin winder tire, of course, which works great. And when you're done, you need to line up the hand wheel so that the two slots are right at each other, and push that metal piece back in, disengage the bobbin winder, and you're good to go. You're ready to stitch once again. This machine is likely from the 1890s, although they're very hard to date, so I can't be sure. Could really be anywhere from 1890 to 1910, but what I love about this machine is that it has one of the most sought after and expensive decorations that were made on sewing machines, which is called Inlaid Mother of Pearl. And these aren't just regular decals or regular paint, they're actually mother of pearl inlay feathers, I believe, that were put into the japanning when this machine was made. See, there's another piece of it, there's another two pieces of it. Maybe there were some that had fallen off here over time with use and wear of the machine, but the machine itself is just absolutely gorgeous. And it comes with its accessories in the original box, 2 extra bobbins, and its lovely carrying case. This has been the likely 1890s Winselmann German Transverse Shuttle hand crank machine. Thank you for watching.